It's always nice waking up in a protected anchorage when you know your anchor is set really well. Just like here in Crab Cay near Georgetown. Time to go for an exploratory mission and see what's around.
Well, we've got our little cove and the water is super deep right there.
With SCOBY secured, we followed some roads and radioed with our friends to see where they were.
It didn't take long that we reached the rest of the gang from Young Cruisers Association at the top of the island. And talk about a view! The Bahamas Islands are very flat, so if you get a chance to get a vantage point, just take it. It'll be well worth it. We found these ruins of buildings. Whoever lived here could really keep an eye on every ship entering or exiting the harbor. Welcome to Wildly Intrepid. I'm Alex. And this is Corey. 3 years ago, we sailed south from Canada as newbie sailors. Now we share our love of travel with our baby girl Coral as we explore new areas of the Bahamas. Join us for our weekly adventure.
After soaking in the view of Elizabeth Harbor, we set out to see what else this island had to offer. Something to satisfy the thirst for adventure and adrenaline for every level.
So, how is the jumping there?
Nice, double hanger.
The rock is not solid though.
Hi.
Woo!
Yeah, right? Isn't it crazy how it just peels off? Hi, little miss.
Honestly, they keep jumping around this corner.
Yeah, and there's another big cliff on the other side too. Oh, really?
I want to like see how it looks. Yeah.
It's about
It's pretty cruddy rock.
I did not feel comfortable climbing up with these crumbly rocks. So even though this felt like a lame jump, and I really wanted to go higher, I just went for it.
Thanks for your help. Do a backflip.
Well, this is a cool area. It's like that little canyon that they just dug out super deep. You can cliff jump wherever. I don't know, that's pretty high. How high is this?
Oh, you got it.
Woo! Finally! I could make up for my last jump. This was so much more satisfying. And then Corey had to show me off. I have to say, I did not expect Crab Cay to amaze me that much. Stunning views, canyons, and some cliff jumping.
Oh man.
Lobster rolls with fresh sprouts, cabbage, fresh basil, lobster, and I'm trying a little sesame oil, lemon, curry paste, and soy sauce. We'll see how that turns out.
Sounds delish. And Coral is bouncing away. Woo! And she stops. You goofball.
Time to return ashore with everyone else for a potluck. We hitched a ride because Scobie, our dinghy, was in our personal garage on deck having its seams re-glued.
See the end of the rainbow right there? You got more of a distance over there.
There's a rainbow! A rainbow! There. It's not that often that you see a full rainbow from end to end. And to see a double rainbow, it was just amazing. But no, we did not find the pot of gold. Potlucks. Everyone makes a little something and then it just tastes amazing.
It's the same thing, it's just like maybe more lights, man, you know. If you have like
She was standing up and not crawling.
yeah, but she's like
So she was just standing in place. So we got to Norway with a big floor and all of her cousins are.
Hi, sis. Let's go, girl.
what are you eating there?
Want something off the floor? After a delicious meal, it was time for a jam session. Everybody had brought whatever instruments they had on board.
Cheers.
It is nearly 11 o'clock. We just came back from a potluck jam session with a bunch of other young sailors, and Coral is having a party. What you doing? Backing up?
You're gonna fall off, you.
It is way past your bedtime, little lady. Je sais que tu veux, je sais que t'aimes ça.
That's it, sweetie.
Viens-t'en.
Move those little legs.
Viens-tu le chercher?
She likes peanut butter.
She loves it, just like her daddy. So we got French toast going, and where are we going?
We're heading to Long Island. It's gonna be awesome. It's the new island, new place to explore, and it's been on the bucket list for, well, this is the 3rd year, so it's super exciting to go down there and explore a new place. Let's go.
Pulling up anchor is so much easier when Coral's asleep, and the two of us can work as a team together.
The convoy is out. To Long Island we go. Gotta watch out for that reef coming into Crab Cay, I believe it is. French toast underway, the best kind of French toast.
Most of the people we had hanging out with us were heading out to Long Island as well. But we were all going to slightly different anchorages, depending on the next destination. Our goal was Calabash Bay, in the northwest of the island, 27 nautical miles away.
ripping. Single reef.
Well, that's enough of this terrible audio. I'm tired of cringing every time I hear the wind noise because we didn't realize how bad the mic was. So from now on, every time the wind is bad, I'm going to just overlay some audio. Flying along at 6 to 7 knots with a single reef in the main and a full head sail. And I was debating putting a double reef in the main because we were actually heeling over quite a bit. And it would have been nice to reef the head sail, but it kind of flies like a bag of potatoes.
Cheers!
Thank you. This is really nice. Beautiful passage for open ocean. We haven't had one of these in a little while, it feels like. And we're on a nice beam, which again hasn't really happened in a while. Cheers.
Well, this is an epic kind of sail. The seas aren't too rough. Actually, I'm saying this and we're hitting a big wave. This is such a nice sail kind of day. Coral is asleep in the V-berth. She's not seasick today. It's comfortable. Sailing's been so different this year because I really try to plan and prevent as much as possible, even though it's kind of impossible. Unforeseen events always happen. But with sailing with a now 6-month-old baby is very different because I tend to have her in my arms for a good chunk of the trip because she's not used to this life yet and the different motions and noises and all that, so sometimes she's a little more uncomfortable, I guess. So I really try to prep everything so that I can just focus on her when we're sailing and not have to put her down in the cockpit and let her cry by herself while I'm just running around trying to put a sand reef in the main or those kind of things. But it's been pretty good so far. We're adjusting, learning, and sailing south to Long Island. This is so amazing. Actually, right now we've got a full main because the wind's dying on us. We're still doing 5.8.
Not bad.
5.7. Pretty good. Pretty good.
One thing I'll say, I can't wait to be able to re-rig things the way I want on the next boat. Our reefing setup is just way too cumbersome. You end up going on deck to let things loose, then you come to the back to pull the lines back out, then you gotta go back on deck because it gets tangled. Anyway, it's a bit of a hassle, and instead of it being a quick, couple minutes, maybe even less if you're efficient at it, it's a 10-minute affair sometimes, so that's not really efficient when you really want to reef the sail. But anyway, we'll get it figured out.
She's getting her sea legs. And we are so close to Long Island. Like not even 4 nautical miles.
Coral wants the camera something bad.
You almost got it. Go for it. Oh boy, there you go.
What do you think? You having fun, sweetheart? How's the rope taste?
This is how we entertain our daughter. Give her jib sheets. Learning to crawl while sailing is not easy. I even have trouble keeping myself up. Different shade of blue.
I feel like it is like a
So nice.
my favorite shade right now.
Long Island!
So blue!
The crystal clear waters of the Bahamas constantly amaze me. After the deep dark blue, it's always surreal to see the bottom as if you could touch it. We still kept a lookout at all the coral heads. We slowly made our way to the northernmost point of Calabash Bay with Vinyasa.
A moment of truth. We got the dinghy floating again. Let's see how bad it's leaking, if it is leaking anymore.
So it's the status.
Doesn't seem to be leaking yet, but I mean there's no weight in it. So we'll see when we actually do a water run, but I think it's a reasonable success so far.
I am so excited. We are in Long Island. Finally, about 25 nautical miles, and it was beautiful sail. And right now our anchorage is a little bit rolly because the wind's coming from the south, and it's gonna do a full switch around to the west and then the north, and then it should get better. That's what we think. We'll see. But it's super exciting. And I just dove in the anchor and it's pretty well set. We are in a mixture of sand and grass, but it's holding us. I wanted to go snorkel, but that cloud had me worried. Corey was on board with Coral, so I turned around after a quick dive.
Man, that is a thick plate of pasta.
Might be a little excessive.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It looks delicious though. Looks like the clouds are breaking. We're gonna get a beautiful sunset.